and gentlemen. Right now, welcome to the Paradise City podcast. Today in store, we have our famous and gracious host with us. Do you want to introduce yourself?
You introduced me.
Oh, fine. We have in the room Jago. How do you pronounce your second name again? Plummer.
Correct.
Plummer. Okay, fine. Jago Plummer right there. Straight out of USW student. Oh god, this thing is actually ruining my thing, but fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, and how's your day been so far?
Good, man.
Really? What you been up to today?
Not a lot, to be fair. I didn't have uni.
Oh, you didn't have uni? Wow.
No.
See, I mean, look at him. Like, he's living the right life right there. Like, I mean, I've got uni 4 days a week, and
Only going 3 days.
and he only guys like come on like, and he's a uni student. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, so what did I do? Can I even remember?
What'd you do for like this week?
This week... Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, man.
Oh, come on, there must be something juicy, some juicy
What
little
have I
like
got on?
nippets you must have had. Night outs, nothing. I know.
No,
Well, I mean,
nights
yeah.
in,
Well,
man.
nights in.
I'm
Yeah. I mean,
studying the universe, you know.
he's studying the. You heard
I'm
it from
out
him.
there. I'm out there.
He's studying the universe, guys. That's how we roll.
What about you, man?
This week, yeah, no, nothing much really. Went to go for some Ninja Warrior today.
How was that?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Absolutely fucked my leg. Not gonna lie too. Forgive my swearing, but that's what I normally do. Sort of swear.
That is what he normally
Yeah,
does.
I do that. But hey, we keeping it not PG, so it's chill. It's chill.
You heard it.
So yeah, so jacked up my entire leg, but that's fine. It's all good. We're enjoying. We're living our life here.
We are.
Yeah. So, what would like? What are you studying? What are you doing?
Doing film.
And elaborate. How's that working out so far?
Good.
First year.
Good, I would say. It's very different from college.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like-
In what way? In a good way or bad way?
You just don't have that sort of personal bond with like the teachers because like there's
Okay.
so many more people.
Yeah.
I think that. So it's a bit weird like that. But it's been alright. I seem to be keeping my head above water.
What about your classmates? Any friends made over the course?
Yeah, some people, but we just changed groups because there's a big course, but then it's split into 4 main groups.
Okay.
And then in the first semester it was 1, but now they've been changed again. So
Oh shit.
like
that's
you
it.
get to, I guess, create stuff for people all through the course rather than just being stuck with one group. So I'm just adjusting to the new group now.
That's cool. That's cool. Film must be pretty hard, to be honest, because I mean, I'm not any expert, guys, but I mean, film sounds ridiculously hard. I mean, what's it that you do? Is it like do you direct the show or do you produce the show? Is that the same thing? Because I have no idea, to be honest.
So those are 2 things that you'll need in the film.
In the film, okay.
Yeah. So producer is like managing money and stuff.
Okay,
like,
sick. Okay.
And then the director is somebody who takes the script and like creates a vision for that and puts it on the screen. So they'll like talk to the actors and how they want them to sort of play the performance and stuff.
Okay, so you could also lead towards being an actor then. Is that also part of film, or is that something else?
No, that's something else. I would
Okay,
say.
so you would mostly be the role of a director then, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's like technical stuff like
Technical stuff, okay.
cinematographer,
Oh, okay.
writing, lights,
Oh, that's cool.
sound as well.
That's cool.
So-
That's cool. I've heard like a lot. I think I've seen a couple of YouTube videos on some of the sounds that people make in movies and stuff. And obviously, you see the behind the scenes, and those are like absolutely filthy stuff. Like that is just cool how they make those sound effects.
Yeah.
Like they take vegetables and stuff. I was like,
Yeah,
wow, that
that's
is
called
incredible.
Foley.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what that is, but like that sounds incredible. Like to
Yeah.
make sounds like that unique is quite an experience, but also really fun to do. I mean, that's just like
Yeah.
ASMR shit. Like if you guys know what ASMR is, like check it out. If you don't, like still check it out. But that is some weird shit. Honestly, when I first heard ASMR, I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on? What is this? And people were oh Glenn, it's really relaxing. I'm like, that's creepy, isn't it? Like a bit too much, I think, for my liking. But hey, you know what pleases people? That's
Each to their own, man.
Yeah, I know, right? People are different.
The
You
Lord
have
is
your
our
own
witness.
things. Yeah, but yeah. Apart from that, like, what else? Like, what? This is all about you. This podcast is about you because obviously the first one was about me. But What about you? Tell the people, the crowd, more about yourself, Jago.
What is there to know, man?
Okay, let's start. Should I go with the personal stuff or
whatever you want, man? What do the fans want to hear?
Well, I think for first, because they probably dig you. Some of the girls out there probably dig you. So let's clarify this, ladies. He's taken. So
I am.
Let's go with who you dating or who you're currently seeing.
I'm currently assigned to a lovely
wow,
woman
whoa.
called Jodie Hughes.
Yes, Jodie Hughes.
Yes.
Shout out to her.
Absolutely.
Assigned. Yeah, I think that's not a good word. Not gonna lie, she's assigned to you, mate. I think people are already judging you right there. Am I right? Like, mate, you don't call ladies assigned.
So,
like
in the moment, that's just.
If I'm not wrong, guys, I'll tell you background story about Jago. He told me this, that apparently he was running after Jodie, which was like, I was like, what? And he didn't give up, mate. Like, see, guys out there now, they give up after everything. Like, hell, you're 18, only 18, and like I've seen guys who are like 25-year-old act like 15-year-olds, like, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, there are a lot of you out there like who've seen this happen, pretty mature guys out there, but I mean, it just takes people to develop, I guess, years and years. So I mean, hopefully they'll reach there eventually. But I mean, can't say about the rest of us, but yeah. But so, ladies, unfortunately, he's taken, and yeah. So how's the family? How's it been? Like, obviously, you're originally not from here, right?
No, I'm not from here. I'm from the beautiful county of Wiltshire, England.
Guys, see, I'm not from here, so I goddamn don't know where that is. So
I'll name some places if you're familiar with.
Okay, let's go.
Bath.
Did you say Bath?
Bath.
Okay, yeah, okay, I know where that is.
Bristol is not too far. That's like.
So how far is it from here to Cardiff? Because that's how I know how far things are. By the way, because I'm just stupid as fuck. So
when I get on a train,
train. How long?
Direct train from here to Westbury.
And how long?
That takes an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Okay,
yeah.
That's not too bad, honestly. Is it? That's not too bad. And what about your parents? What they think? Was it really good, an experience and stuff?
Yeah, none of us really expected it, to be fair, because I never thought that university would be an option. And I thought I'd just.
Why not?
I don't know, because I guess I thought it was. I don't know, harder to get into than it is, I guess.
Fair enough. And why film though? Was it always your dream to be a filmmaker, or
not really?
What was your starting your humble beginnings, as you like to say them?
Yeah.
Call them.
Oh god, I'm messing up the room, man.
No, that's fine.
I didn't really know what I wanted to be. I guess I always had that childhood boy dream of being a footballer.
Oh, of course. I mean, guys, lads, like out there, everyone wants to be a footballer out there.
Yeah.
And what changed that? What, you're just too bad at it? no.
Well,
guys.
I guess in a way.
In a way.
But then, obviously, I was professional, but then had an injury, didn't I? So.
Oh, wow. That's actually a fair point. To be honest, even I did play.
Could have turned pro.
I did play, like, club level basketball, but because of my surgery on my leg, I couldn't play anymore. So I sort of, like, at one point, that's when I had depression and stuff, so it was really bad for me, but... Hey, you know what? Now I'm like living the best life. You know, meeting people.
Look at him.
I mean, hey, look at this. What more do you need? Like pink glasses. You got this little furry thing on my head.
Sponsored by Gymshark.
No, it's not sponsored by Gymshark, guys.
Yeah.
Copyright infringement right there. But no, we fans of the Gymshark thing, clothing line. But hey, you know, you got to work for everything. God, but this is a really good shirt, though. I'm not gonna lie, it's good quality. Shout out to Gymshark.
But don't take our word for it. Go get one yourself.
Yeah, I mean...
Link in the description.
Link in the description below, man. Although we ain't sponsored, but hey, we should definitely be sponsored by Gymshark.
Absolutely. Completely forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah, so let's backtrack. But so what about you? Like, what about like film, and what makes it so unique that you fell in love with it?
So like I said, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and after I did my GCSEs, which I didn't get great results in, they're okay.
Hey, honestly, no judgment right there, man.
So I did alright, better than I expected, because I actually passed maths, which like surprised me quite a bit.
Wow, guys.
Which is
I
good.
mean,
I'm shit at maths still. I can't tell the time. And every test I did before the GCSE, I failed. So we had like a number system. So like I think 9 is like an A star or whatever, then 1 is like whatever the lowest thing is, I don't know. And then in every test, so a 4 is a C, so you have to get 4 to pass. And then in all the practice tests and stuff, I was getting like 2s.
Oh shit.
Which is so bad.
Oh. Oh.
And then luckily on my GCSE,
You got
I passed it.
passed,
Thank
okay.
God.
Okay,
And
so
I
that's
just
good.
remember opening my results and being like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it."
Oh.
Thank God, because if I didn't, then I'd have to do it for like the next 2 years at college.
Oh, that's
So,
a
yeah,
hassle,
it's-
guys. But hey, I mean, tests are bullshit, anyways, guys. I mean, you can be the smartest person in the room, but you could get shit grades. But hell, you just some things are just better, you know. Sometimes you can't like be perfect in your exams, but
Yeah.
on like the real life scenario, you're probably way smarter. And you have your own thinking as well. So like, I don't judge people when they do like hell. Even I wasn't the greatest, smartest person. Till now, I'm like not the smartest in the room. But you know, I'm sort of getting there though. Like at that point, like I don't need to sort of prove like that I need to be the smartest person in the room. But as long as you know what I've set up goals to do. If you guys have goals to do, you know, get the going, get those like ball rolling. Hopefully you guys will achieve it. Hopefully somehow, but quite deep. But hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do, but that's how life is.
Preach, man.
I know, right? But in all seriousness, though, for me, I think, like, for me as well, like, I didn't find, like, the perfect, you know, job thing in terms of, like, working. Obviously, I did chemical engineering for 2 years, sort of, like, dropped that out because I sucked at it. Like, I wasn't, like, the term I like to use is academically stacked, guys. Like, that is the term I like to use. I've gotten a lot of heat for that because I've called out people, but hey, it's all banter though. I ain't making fun of people, but yeah. So I was not academically stacked in chemistry though. Although I was good at high school chemistry, but when I came to university, oh man, I was really, it was really bad. Apart from that, right? Apart from that, like, I sort of struggled throughout it, so it was pretty shit. First year went well. Second year went horribly wrong, and that's when I knew it wasn't too good, you know, and doing it, and sort of dropped out, and then started working in the event sector back in Dubai. That's where I like met like about 35 celebrities. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fun to do.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, like a lot of people, like Enrique, Justin Bieber, these people were.
What's the like main difference between events here and events there?
Not much really, but I think the event itself, the experience is always there. Like it's always unique and stuff. But because on like what experience people provide, because obviously events are like an experience thing that you know people go to gigs, festivals, but that's for the experience and stuff. But I would say in terms of organization skills, comparison to like workforce and work related things, like the timetables and stuff are different. So the like behind the scenes stuff like really is what's crucial, because obviously when I was working in events, we're not like out there, if that makes sense. We're not a participant. We're like working on the job, you know, taking care of stuff. You don't see us most of the time. If you do, it's like we're just running in different places to get stuff, and you barely see us. And I think I remember the only time we ever got to like enjoy any performance was like 2 minutes literally, and that's about it. But obviously working on those events has perks such as meeting, you know, great people, found amazing artists. Some people are really great. Some people are, I mean, Jacob's one of them, but like, that's the whole point. Like, just meeting people is quite good, and in a way it helps me out because obviously, me being like a really extroverted person, I sort of crave the idea to meeting people. Like if any chance I get, I'll just go for it. But there's even like a YouTube channel which I sort of like started like following recently, not recently, but a couple of years. It's something called Yes Theory.
No.
I don't know if you guys know about it, but a little bit of background is Yes Theory is like a group of like three guys, these like creative ideas, say yes to just going out there meeting not everything, people, but sort of some of the creative ideas and stuff. Not, but if you do want to like sort of know more about that, you should definitely check out their YouTube video as well, because that's sort of like what made me go into my path of being like an extrovert as well, because it's just about enjoying life, really, just meeting people, regardless, you know, how people perceive you, what you think and stuff. Because I remember a lot of like friends nowadays, when you go out to like clubbing and stuff, let's get real. A lot of times you want like a wingman and stuff, and like, you know, don't get me wrong, that's chill and stuff, like that's fair enough, but you know, like that sort of day and age where, you know, going up to a person and asking, say, for a girl or guy's number, that's actually dead now. Like I would say it's not being like people don't have confidence in themselves anymore to sort of go take that approach because they're just too scared of that other person shutting them down or rejecting them, and that's normal. People are obviously going to say no.
Yeah.
But I think there was an article the other day I read that people were like, it's not feasible anymore to sort of go, and I'm thinking to myself, but it isn't not feasible at the same time, because you can definitely go to any women. Like, obviously it'd be weird and people are gonna freak out that, oh, you know, just all of a sudden random strangers approach you and be like, oh, what's your number or something, or hits you with like a sick or sweet pickup line. Then maybe, you know, that's like depends on the person. But people say that, oh, that's dead because, you know, nowadays Tinder and like Bumble and stuff, all that dating app bullshit, that's apparently a new thing. But yeah, I never had that, by the way. When I came here, like I was genuinely, I was like, what's Tinder? What's all these dating apps? And they're like, and my friends were like, oh, just download them and you'll like see how it is. And I was like, yeah. I mean, it was fine for the first couple of weeks, and then it was just boring, really. Because you're just judging people
on like
the
devil shit, man.
Yeah, you're just judging people. I mean, don't get me wrong. People have met on Tinder and by far like and that's great stuff. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Some people have like I know a couple of my friends who've met on Tinder and it's been going good so far. So that's really props to them.
Your children that.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine that story. How that's gonna pan out.
After I shagged the last 26 people I smacked, right, and I found her.
Well, nice. And it was on Tinder too. But yeah, no, I normally like to do the old-fashioned way, man. I'm old-fashioned at heart. You know, just if you want something, just go for it. Ask it.
Romeo.
What's the worst that could happen? Flat rejection, then take as a man. But but that's just me. But hey, we live in the life.
We do.
Yeah, but. Apart from that, what else do we need to talk about, really? Let's see. What else is happening in this world right now apart from the coronavirus? I mean, that shit's freaking me out, man. We're making a lot of memes. I swear to God, like I know a couple of friends in uni. We're just taking the piss out of that. I feel like one day karma's gonna hit and I'm gonna pop it.
Annoying me now.
One of us is like gonna get the coronavirus without us knowing, and we're just gonna be like, what the fuck? But hey, yeah. Apart from that, I think it's been really decent. I mean, what do you think? What about this? This month has passed really fast. What do you think?
I agree. Yes, I agree.
I feel like January was goddamn long. Like, oh my god, just kill me.
January went quick as well.
No, I did not, mate. Because I guess I was spending way too much money in January, so I feel like it wasn't too quick enough. But I know I definitely feel February is like gone, and I'm already like.
And I feel like I've just accomplished nothing either.
I'm already in week 7 of uni, and I'm like, wait, it's already week 7. Wait, we have another 3 weeks to go, and we're done with uni. And I'm like, oh god, this is going well. I got another 1 year left.
And got another assignment set.
I know.
I know, like.
But apart from all the gloom and doom, guys, who's excited for Pancake Day tomorrow? I mean, guys, if you guys aren't a big fan of pancakes, you shouldn't be. Just go kill yourself. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. Don't kill yourself. But hey, I mean, you haters for pancakes. Interesting fact, man. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, how do you not like pancakes? If anyone doesn't like pancakes, that's still fine. But how'd you do it with that pancakes, man? You know, I see juicy like the rocks, like pancakes. Oh man, some peanut butter. Oh. Some honey, maple syrup. Oh man, that's just pang, you know.
Oh my god,
mate, that's living the dream. And tomorrow's Pancake Day, but
dream higher.
Yeah, dream high. Whoa, what is that supposed to mean?
Just
no. You see, he's stammering now. But yeah, I'm hella excited for Pancake Day tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun to do. Make some good juicy pancakes and have them for a 9 a.m. class tomorrow. That's gonna be fun too. Goddamn, don't you guys hate 9 a.m. classes? I mean, like, I definitely do. Considering whenever I go out and have a 9 a.m. class, I'm just surprised I actually go to them. I'm hella hungover, but you know what? It is what it is.
Tequila Glen, is that it again?
Yeah, Tequila Glen. I don't even know why I got that nickname. I know why I got it, but that's because I just I think like today, it was a funny story that I was making an announcement and stuff, and literally, I've got so many nicknames. I kid you guys not. Like, unfortunately, I didn't want to share that to you all my nicknames because that's just creepy. But Tequila Glen is one of them. But that's because I just love Tequila, guys. I mean, I have no
60%
bars.
that's
I mean, I ain't no rapper, but like,
Well,
I mean, that'd be fun though. To
try it.
imagine, like, oh no,
do
I
a little
can't.
freestyle, man.
Mate, I think I need a little bit more tequila. Don't you guys think? But yeah, apart from that, I mean, what's the craziest thing you've done? There must be like, or rather, what's the most embarrassing thing you've recently done? Or craziest? Go for it.
Like, you give an example of something you've done.
Um,
I need time to do.
I think I shouldn't be saying this, but
Go on.
no, that's too incriminating, man. People will probably hire me after this, but nah.
Prostituting yourself.
Nah, I'm not
Oh,
prostituting,
yeah.
mate. But have you heard of like I don't know, like it's so weird.
Have
I
I
love
heard of?
I love to dance, but so I love to dance, guys, and like I love music, but like I probably dance on the street and shit. So like just give me a little bit of like I could be sober, but like mostly ideally I like to be tipsy, and then I just go dancing anywhere. But like recently, guys, I started doing like this magic mic thing, and so hence there's another name called Magic Mike Glenn. And that's creepy though, cause but
Go on then.
But oh no
Go on
no.
then.
This is no. I don't even know. Like I watched like if you guys haven't watched Magic Mike, you should definitely watch it. But it's like living the dream right there. But yeah. So like only a couple months ago, I started doing like these Magic Mike dances with like the proper choreography and stuff. But I started this about a year ago and my friends. In our kitchen, really, we were sharing, and oh man, it was fun to do. But like I sort of like did it instinctively, and like now like I sort of have like these three things which I have to go through, and some people out there may know who have seen me do it, and I think it's on Snapchat and shit. But I think it's like gone, so I'm pretty happy. But I've got a lot of like scary shit on my like videos of me doing Magic Mike shit, and it is crazy, guys. Like. I'm honestly scared of like ever doing it again, but hey, you know, whatever sort of gets in the. I don't know why I did it. I think the reason why I did it was to get people involved in stuff, like just something like an icebreaker, but something more unique than the icebreaker rather than just introducing. So I just went straight up dancing and like, oh, it was good though. It was not like something that's awkward and shit, but like. It was chill though. Like that's something I've done. Like that's been crazy with me. But what about you?
Nothing like that.
Oh, I obviously nothing like that. But it must be some juicy content though. You must have. Don't be shy.
Let me think.
Oh come on, that can't be that boring.
I don't get up too much, man.
Oh,
I just stay home.
Oh come on, guys. Guys, he's being shy. He's being too modest.
I'm not excited, I'm afraid, guys.
Oh.
I know it's disappointing.
I know, right?
You
I feel like he's still young though, guys. So, he still has a couple of years left, you know, till like he goes crazy. I feel like if I see him like another next year or even 2 years, I think he'll probably change. I think honestly, I might be wrong, which I probably am, but.
I'm trying to think of something exciting that I've done.
Oh wow, that's actually, guys. If a person thinks that long, that's actually bad because that means that person is boring.
Yeah.
I can only imagine Jody. No, I'm going to call you out in front of Jody, but
No,
I'm just gonna roast you on the podcast. But yeah, I think for next episode we'd probably get Jody in here and just let her roast him and give you a bit of insights. Man. Yeah, like
what's it like?
I mean, I could tell you stories like for a whole goddamn month, but that's how much shit I've done. But yeah, like honestly, you should do something fun. Like, have you not done anything like sort of like exciting in a way, like dead defining? Yeah. Like what? What have you done?
Some vegetable soup.
Oh, for fuck's sake, guys, come on. I mean, see, I've cut my hand cutting an avocado as well, so that's like something silly as well. But mate, that was like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but look at that, look at that. It's I don't know if you guys can see it still. It's like right there. Like I got 12 stitches on that stuff. Oh man, it was really bad. But yeah, I mean, I got back on my feet. Took me a while. Cut my nerve though, so I can't feel shit on this finger. But apart from that, life's been good. Life's been good.
Good man.
Yeah, I mean, what else? I think should we conclude that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll come over here and then we'll do that. Get a nice final shot. Focus that bitch. That'll do. Get that one. Yeah.
Week.
I'm getting there.
Oh,
To a conclusion.
well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching the Paradise City podcast, and we'll see you soon, guys.
We
Till
will.
then, till now, till then, is it till then?
Till
Yeah,
then.
till then, we'll see you next time. Ciao.
Nice one, man.
This thing's fucking hot, I'm not gonna lie.